Okay, we're opening on rocket ships, actually.
Oh, yeah.
Flying through space. Space. The final frontier.
There's so many frontiers. I wonder if that implies that they've in Star Trek. I wonder if that implies that they've completely explored their oceans.
Well, I think isn't like one of the things that the ocean is kind of like gone.
It's way more. Oh,
Yeah, I think there's like a whole thing in like the fifth movie where they explain that most of the ocean was burned away during a war. So
I mean, where does the water go?
no idea. I'm sure it's back now, but it was gone for a while.
Oh, fair enough.
Okay, so here's something funny. So Planet Battalion. So in the remake, what they do, because they can't have as many planets because they're on a tighter budget and deadline, is that instead of having like a bunch of planets, they merge a few of them together. So Planet Battalia is actually merged with an ice planet.
Oh. Do they change to be icy themed, or do they just put the level in a place that's supposed to be an ice planet?
It's icy. There's ice. It's ice themed. There's ice stuff around.
That actually sounds pretty neat.
It's one of the better looking levels. I'm gonna be totally honest. And that entire game is so beautiful.
Would you say it's more of a reimagining rather than a remake?
It is a lot more of a reimagining because they also like polish up the controls to make them more modern, significantly more modern.
As in a lot less clumsy.
Yeah,
Understandable.
you got an actual strafe now, which is the big addition.
Okay. Yeah. What's your favorite reimagining of a game?
That's a good question because I think like a lot of games aren't really doing like full-on reimagines, or the ones that are like in genres I don't really care for, like Resident Evil.
Fair. You can probably guess mine.
Wind Waker? No. I know it's Zelda theme for sure.
It's actually not.
Dang it. Those all my guesses.
Zelda hasn't really had a reimagining necessarily. I mean, it's anytime they try to reimagine a Zelda game, they end up just making a whole new Zelda game.
Who are you?
Like
We are on a
when they
mission
tried
to
to
save the
remake the
galaxy.
original Zelda
Speak for
for
yourself and
the
put
Game
your
Boy Color,
hands
they
down.
ended up just
You look
they ended up
ridiculous. Actually, I don't care
developing
who
that
you are.
idea
I've gotta
into
get the heck
Oracle
out of here.
Seasons.
I joined the army to get money to go to college. I never knew I'd end up in a war. Go figure.
This is a noble cause, sir.
Noble my hiney. I just want to get home to my family. Here, I pulled this off a busted robot. Give me some bolts for bus fare and
Oh,
it's
what the
yours.
fuck?
I swear I'm tasting the back of my mouth right now.
Oh,
Thanks a bunch. Good luck saving the galaxy or whatever.
Greetings, Supreme Executive Chairman Drek. As you can see, we're about to test our newest automated pilot's helmet.
I'll never forgive them
This
for not
helmet
putting subtitles in
allows pilots to
cutscenes.
control our latest flight test
yeah.
using only their thoughts. Please enjoy the
They
demonstration.
gave him glasses.
We still have a few minor
What, did Tesla make it?
adjustments to make.
Oh, if they ever get the kinks worked out of that thing, I have got to get me one of those.
If they are working for Chairman Drek, they may know where he is.
Is that all you can think about? Drek this and Drek that? I got my own problems.
If you cannot see the importance of this situation, you do have problems.
Yeah? Well, if you're so smart, how come you fell for Quark's stupid trick? Ah, forget it. We both need to get to this planet, and that's all that matters.
I mean, he's not wrong.
I mean, fair, but remember, this is like the early 2000s when like Edgy was more like, and now here's a battle scar.
Fair. And now he's got a goatee and can talk.
You thought your
I guess
hero
it was more of a
was.
soul patch.
Yeah, fair enough.
He's now got a soul patch. He has a dark mode, and he can talk.
Give me a second.
And his first words in the series are about how he needs to kill someone. Jack 2 was fun.
Jack 2 is great.
So yeah, whenever Zelda, or whenever Nintendo does try to do a like reimagining, they end up making something new, like how Oracle of Seasons was an attempt to at remaking the original Zelda on the Game Boy Color. Link Between Worlds was an attempt to remake Link to the Past for the 3DS. I'd say that my favorite reimagining is probably Zero Mission, which is the remake of Metroid 1 with the fusion mechanics and, you know, a fuck ton of quality of life improvements, like a save system and a map, and also has cutscenes and improved, yeah, cutscenes and actual story beyond, you know, what you're told at the beginning. You having trouble? Oh.
No, I figured it out.
Yeah, it sounded like you completely figured it out by accident.
No, I got it. That was actually thinking involved. I'll have you know that I have a super genius level intellect.
Yeah.
Her intellect is now at the level of level genius.
So,
Oh, that went away.
they destroyed the bridge. And you can walk on the pipe right there.
I mean, yeah, I was just changing weapons.
There. So, I found something I wanted to talk about during the Steam recording last night, and then we forgot.
Oh,
Well, we
dang.
didn't forget, you just didn't see it until after. But I remember what I was trying to remember when it came to the Quake killers.
Oh yeah, there's a bunch of wannabe Quake killers.
I know, but there's one ad in particular that's absolutely infamous.
Oh yeah, I saw that one. Oof.
Yeah. So, the 3 games that the PC Magazine, PC Accelerator, claimed were going to be the Quake killers. They were going to pick 5 5 games that'll kick Quake 2's ass, and 12 others that will die trying.
Oh
This-
boy.
3 of those 5 were Daikatana, which isn't a bad game.
No, it's bad.
It's not. It's the best out of the 3 that are on the cover.
Fair enough. Actually, which version of Duke Nukem are we considering? The one that was like actually...
Forever.
Okay.
It's specifically Duke Nukem Forever. You know, the one that was
Well,
in development hell.
There was actually a leaked version that that did make it online eventually. That was actually pretty promising.
Oh, was it before they had whatever and had to start from scratch?
Yeah, it was before they started from scratch again.
Yeah. So yeah, Daikatana, Duke Nukem Forever, and Klingon Honor Guard,
Oof.
which was absolutely dog shit.
I can't even tell you what Klingon Honor Guard is supposed to be, so...
I think Matt McMuscles had an episode of what happened on it. I
Got
know he
he?
definitely had one of Duke Nukem and Daikatana.
I mean,
Pretty sure.
good. He has an episode on, like, just about everything. He's got, like,
Oh,
3
yeah,
episodes on Sonic games.
He's got some really, really good videos. I should binge. You know what? Tomorrow at work, I'm gonna binge watch all of them from this. I'm gonna just listen to the whole playlist.
Oh, speaking of, let me pause for a second. Because I
Oh, boy.
had something I made up to test you.
On what?
Ratchet and Clank.
Well, I guarantee I will probably fail.
Oh, you probably will. But this is a special quiz. This is a special quiz on the name of the game. I'm going to give
Okay.
you a description of a game.
Is it multiple choice?
Multiple
Or
choice,
what is it?
yes.
I'm gonna guess one of the answers is going to be completely made up.
So there's going to be 4. 3 of them are... They could all be made up. Or one of them could be the answer. Because I have none of the above as an option as well.
Okay.
Okay. So you're going to get your options. And then you're going to go through all of... And I'm going to name them off. And you have to guess which ones are complete bupkis. And which one is the actual name of an actual game.
Okay.
But there's also a chance, because I'm a bastard like that, that some of these, they're all going to be completely made up from conception to end.
Like the description or the
Everything's going to be
title?
made up, and you're just going to go with none of the above.
Okay.
Okay. So let's start with the first one. This is a 4-player co-op game starring Ratchet, Clank, Captain Quark, and Dr. Nefarious. The titles you have to choose from are All for One, For the Horde, Foreplay, and Buddy Bumpers. But remember, 5th option, none of the above.
Honestly, I don't think it exists, but if it did, Foreplay would probably be the one they'd go with.
Incorrect.
Was it Buddy Bumpers?
No, it does exist,
Was it
but
all made
it's... it does exist, but it goes by the name of All for One.
Was that one of the options?
Yes, that was the first one.
Okay.
I'll see if there's any health nearby before I continue.
Better than what I would suggest for a title.
Foreplay was one of the working titles, if that helps.
Fair. I was going with Foreskin.
All right. This is a launch title for the PlayStation 3, where the big selling feature is newer, bigger, badder guns. Your choices are...
Isn't that Crack in Time?
No. My blaster runs hot. Extra large edition. Nuts and bolts. Tools of destruction, or none of the above.
Tools of destruction. I remember you talking about that.
Oh, you're relying entirely on memory here, I see.
Of course. Well, memory and context.
Fair enough. Admittedly, I was really hoping you'd think it was nuts and bolts for a hot minute.
No, I know it's not.
Okay, let's see.
If it was, you would have talked about it when we were playing Banjo.
Okay. This is a handheld game for the PlayStation Portable. Smaller than expected, size matters, hands-on, pocket buddies, or none of the above.
Smaller than expected.
Ah, not size matters.
Oh. That was my second guess.
Alright. Now for the next one. A tower defense hybrid shooter game.
I don't think this exists at all.
Alright, well your options are Full Frontal Assault, Pillars of Power, Sprockets of Doom, Large and in Charge, or none of the above.
Oh god, Full Frontal Assault and Large and in Charge both sound familiar. I'm gonna go with Full Frontal Assault.
Ah, you got it. That is an actual one that exists.
Yeah. Is Large and in Charge also one that exists?
No,
Never mind. Well,
that's made up.
tried. See ya.
Not so fast, soldier. You're going into that compound even if I have to throw you. Aha! That ventilation shaft leads to the turret platform. Soldier,
I half
find a way
expect him
use
to
that
get
shaft
sniped.
to infiltrate the compound undetected. You've shown bravery by making it this far, soldier. And for that, I reward you. I intercepted this communique that you might find useful. Take it. I'm off to find my battalion. Good luck.
Hello once
His
again,
battalion
fellow
that went
Blarg. I
AWOL.
hope this message finds you
Yep.
well. As many of you know, our home planet is no longer habitable. We've abandoned our factories, our
But it's just the
laboratories,
same
and
thing
our
again.
happy lives because of
Well,
the
he's showing the
approaching
planet.
pollution, leaving much behind. Fortunately, the nearby planets will supply us with all we need to create our new home, which is nearing completion. Once our scientists locate the
This
ideal
would make a good
orbit,
Doctor Who
our new
episode.
world will be perfect. So reserve your space now. Prime locations are filling up fast. Good day.
Now do you understand why we must stop him? He won't rest until he has destroyed every planet in the galaxy.
Yeah? Well, I got bigger fish to fry.
Bigger than the galaxy?
I was about to say bigger
Well,
than the galaxy.
Different fish, anyway. Look, didn't that commando guy say we could get into that compound?
Yes, by using the ventilation shaft. But we will need something special to walk on that.
Fine, let's get going.
Oh, is this
Come
where you
back
get the
later.
Magboots?
No,
You will need a
unfortunately.
Paracadicon Magna
Is
boots
that
to traverse this
Ratchet and Clank
ventilation
2
shaft.
thing?
Unfortunately,
No, I get them
our
in this
scanners do
game.
not detect
Um,
any Magna boots
but
on
not
The
this
one
in-
with the sheep cannon? Yeah, the gun that turns people into sheep.
That's the sequel, I think.
Ah,
It's the Quackinator in this one, I think. Yeah, Sheepinator is good, but it's sequel. It's a sequel game.
I just remember reading in, I think, Game Informer, where they talk about how, like, oh, and if you fire it at this specific enemy multiple times, they clip into each other.
No,
and
it's a
looks like
sheep gun.
Sheep with 3 head.
Maybe.
Yeah, it turns them into what looks like a sheep with 3 heads.
Okay, so let's go back to that game I was making you do for my amusement.
I was hoping you'd forget.
All right, here's a spy-themed game, all about Clank.
This is Clank's solo game.
Yeah, he got a solo game. This one's all about him, and he's
Is it
a
like Special Agent Clank?
Well, let's go through the names. All right. Secret Agent Clank,
Secret Agent Clank.
Lube and Let Die, Double
Secret
Bot,
Agent.
or Operation Screw Loose.
Secret Agent Clank.
You could at least humor me. I put in a lot of effort into most of these names.
To be fair,
Ah,
I did almost have it before you even got to
Oh,
it.
that's a
So
nice one.
there was no real, you know what I mean?
Yeah, there was no real challenge in this one. But I put in a lot of effort. Seriously, Lubin let die took at least 5 brain cells. Seriously, Lubin let die. I thought you go for that one just from how funny that sounds. Alright, here's another one.
Surprised you didn't do like some kind of parody of Goldfinger. Then again, Goldmember is an Austin Powers movie.
Yeah,
That's already
I
a
think
parody.
you'd have caught on to that.
I mean, I definitely would have, but it would have been funny.
Okay. Alright. Monsters invade from another dimension, and Ratchet and Clank have to stop them. Interdimensional relationships. Revenge of the Regurgitator. Into the Nexus, or Nocturnal
Into
Mission.
the Nexus. Into the Nexus.
This isn't any fun just because you're relying entirely on muscle memory here.
It's not muscle memory, it's cultural osmosis. I've heard you talk about the various games, so when I hear one that sounds familiar, I latch onto it.
In early development, it was called Into the Nether Regions. So there's your fun fact of the day. So you can at least pretend you're learning something. Alright,
Well, I'm learning that I know more than I thought I did.
so here's another one. This is a pirate-themed adventure where Clank has been kidnapped and it's up to Ratchet to save him. Down and dirty, tighter than ever, scrap happens, or quest for booty.
I'm
Again,
gonna go with none of the above.
it's quest for booty.
Ow.
Yeah, that one does exist.
It's actually pirates?
Yeah, and then they also ghosts.
Aw.
Ghost zombie pirates.
Amazing. What if I read you the back of game cases and with key information redacted? Let you try to guess what game it is.
That could be. Then I'd only have to worry about Nintendo games because I know your special interests.
Oh no, I'd be looking up the
You'd actually be looking up other things? Oh, that's no fair.
Alright, I will read you the text.
No, we still got more to go through.
No.
Alright. The sequel to the first game. Live and Reloaded, Ready to Blow, Going Commando, or All Pumped Up.
Going Commando.
Yeah, you got that one. Let me guess, what was the tell there?
Oh, it's the only one that I recognize.
Oh, okay. Alright, this is the third game, centered around Quark and his battles with Dr. Nefarious, a robotic dictator. Quark-tastic, right behind you, rigged for pleasure, and up your arsenal.
Up your arsenal.
Yeah, that's fair.
See, what you should have done was you should have mixed real titles, but not the correct titles in it.
No, I could never do that. That's no fun.
I mean, it would have been a lot more difficult.
Yeah, but then that would basically be about your ability to memorize, like, specific games in the series, and it wouldn't be about, like, guessing the name, you know? Also, one of them is more fun because they get to make up fake names. Do you know how fun it was to come up with names like, Rigged for Pleasure? Right behind you, I actually had to outsource to somebody, so it's not entirely my fault.
Fair enough.
Oh, those mine enemies are obnoxious. I swear they're impossible.
Yeah. And they're French. You know, because they're mimes.
Alright, that's the end of my challenge. I don't got any others.
None for Crack in Time or Rift Apart.
Yeah, you already know those.
I know, but I also knew a decent amount of the others.
Yeah, that's fair, but they're ones I haven't played in front of you.
There. Alright, I'm gonna read the back of a box, of, a game case.
Okay.
Alright. The land of mystery meets the legend of speed. Blank races through the exotic world of Arabian Nights to harness the awesome power of the Blank.
Sonic.
Which one?
Secret Rings.
Yes. Alright, do you want me to jump straight into a hard one?
No, let's keep going with some of the easy ones. I want to feel like I'm smart for an instance.
Okay. Alright. Some mountains are scaled, others are slain. Experience an unfrequent
Shadow of the
journey.
Colossus.
Yes.
Alright, hit me with one of the hard ones now.
Alright. You want me to go with the hardest one?
Yeah, why not?
Alright. Fuck. Sorry, I have to actually look up. Oh, that's it. So I was drawing a blank on what the game is called. Because I can only remember a specific character from it. Alright. This one. Oh, that's so fucking small.
Too small to read the text?
Yeah, that picture is too small to read the text. I can find one that's... Like, here's one that's big. It's just sideways. Okay. Okay, and I will be redacting information. Hey, all of you blank freaks, get ready for the ultimate mind-numbing race. Let's meet the crazed rocket car jockeys up close and heavily armed. Blank never takes practice laps because he already owns the record on the scoreboard. Blank gets a bang out of exploding mines and other obstacles. Blank loves the bumper bashing competition, 15 courses and 3 skill levels. Blazing speed and pulling high through hairpin turns keeps Blank on his toes.
Do I got any other clues? Because, like, I don't think this is a game I've ever actually heard of.
I mean, you wanted a hard one.
Yeah, but here's the thing. It doesn't help if it's a game I don't even know exists, you know?
It's one that you know exists. It is one where knowing the characters will give it away immediately.
Okay, give me a few guesses here. Jack X Combat Racing?
No.
Diddy Kong Racing?
No. Does Diddy Kong have rocket cars?
He's got planes.
Planes have rocket cars.
Fair enough. Not nothing about cars with rockets on them.
The most memorable character in the game has been in more spin-offs than he has in the main series.
Oh, is this, F-Zero?
It is F-Zero.
You have acquired
Fair
a
enough.
manufactured by the Blar.
Yeah,
It will allow
blazing
you to fly
speed
jet
and
fighters
high
in
G's
your
through hairpin turns keep Captain Falcon on his toes.
Okay, yeah. What threw me was the additional stuff about, like, Blink likes lattes and smoothies and shit. And I was like, that doesn't sound like any of the Captain Falcons I know.
Fair enough.
So I was kind of thinking it must be something else because I've never actually played any of the F-Zeros.
Yeah. Let's see.
I got some great bargains for you today.
So this is the only thing on this planet worth a note.
Okay. Meet Blank. He's a feisty little flame-spouting blank on a gigantic go-anywhere 3D fantasy adventure, packed with puzzles and enchanting adventures. Collect treasures, recover stolen family jewels, and discover lost regions.
Spyro.
It is Spyro. But which one?
Spyro 3?
Wrong. It's
No,
Spyro
wait,
the
wait.
Dragon.
He said Lost Realms, so I was thinking to myself, like, okay, the Forgotten Realms is either Spyro 1 or Spyro 3.
Well, Hidden Regions is what I said.
Oh, Hidden Regions. But they're not that hidden. They're well documented.
I mean, there are some levels that are, like, kind of hidden.
Fair enough. I guess you want to get really pedantic about the meaning of hidden. So this is an entire planet just for Clank.
You're gonna get this one immediately if I say the first sentence.
Do it anyway.
It's time to rip the galaxy a new one. With over 36 weapons and gadgets to choose from, it's no wonder Blank has itchy trigger fingers. Life is simple. Lots of enemies to shoot, lots of fun weapons and gadgets, and you can just blow shit up. Burn bombs, blast, or obliterate your enemies. Oh yeah, go ahead. Blow it up. Blow it all up, because it ain't the size of your weapon that counts. It's how many you have, and better yet, how you use them.
Ratchet and Clank. Which one? Size matters, I'm guessing.
It's the first one.
Ah, you know what? It was
But you can use your
36 weapons. I thought it was like I thought it was a bit less than that. No, wait, they're counting gadgets. I guarantee it. Okay, that would explain it.
Yeah, 36 weapons and gadgets.
Okay, yeah, they're counting gadgets. Fair enough.
Alright, here's one. The way of the blank. Strength, discipline, bubble breath. Blank's missing.
Enter the dragonfly.
Yeah. Was it the bubble breath?
Yeah.
Fair. I almost misread it as bubble bath.
Then I would have guessed SpongeBob. Kill, kill, destroy for me, my minions. Yes, glorious violence. I swear I'm missing one of these fuckers. There we go. Thank you. Get over here.
This one you're gonna get immediately on the first sentence. Prepare to die.
Dark Souls.
Yes.
I think that's like the most famous line in all of fiction at this point.
Oh, definitely.
Up there with one ring to rule them all.
Yeah. Alright. Alright, here's one.
Alright.
I don't know if you'll consider this... I don't know if you'll consider this easy or hard, but Blank is back in full 3D. Blank has a great new look and more cool moves and magic. Help Blank to find the princess of his dreams.
Frogger and the Great Quest.
It is.
First off, I hate you. Second of all, God, that Shrek-looking bastard.
Yeah, no, I've never actually seen screenshots of it, or if I did, I couldn't remember.
God, you never actually seen screenshots of that game?
If I did, I blocked it out.
I wish that was me. Should have been me, not you! I still have vivid memories of that awful game. That's why we're going to be playing it someday.
Oh, definitely. Alright. Here's one that you will probably get pretty quickly. Whom the gods would destroy, they first make mad. The greatest of Greek tragedies, the most infamous warrior in ancient Greece, heaters on the edge of madness, haunted by an insatiable hunger for death and destruction.
God of War?
Yes.
I mean, fair, but yeah, but God of War is so good.
It is.
Ah, no.
Yeah.
I left some of my bots. I have to recollect them. I was a fool.
Oh.
I was tempted by the punchable. Oh, glorious punchables. Things I can smack with my metallic hands, my weapons of war. Oh, the excellent squash and stretch here with Clank.
Yeah. Oh, dude. Good one.
I think I might have one for you if you're really daring.
I got one more for you.
Alright, let's do this.
Blank casts the players in the role of a possessed Blank saved from annihilation by an ominous stranger and must repay their debt by building a following in his name.
Cult of the Lamb?
It is Cult of Lamb.
Yes.
Specifically the PS5, physical copy.
Fair enough.
That's the only one with back in the box that actually has text.
Alright. Let me pull one up. Please be a good sized image. Yes, yes. Here we go. Beautiful. His world overthrown. His people imprisoned. His family murdered. Blank slave turned savior has one thing on his mind. Revenge! Armed with Blank's war talons and his cocky, fearless determination, Blank will stop at nothing to overthrow the dark evil and bring peace back to his planet. Complete to hell with a princess. Save the world.
Oh god, save his planet. Is it a family that was murdered?
I've talked about this game enough, but I know you definitely haven't played it.
Oh, is it the one that you were? Is it Expedition 33?
No.
It's old.
It's older. It's an actual like platform game.
Okay. Oh, it's a platform game.
Yeah. It's like a proper platformer.
Rayman?
No, unfortunately not.
Sorry, I mean Ramon. God, I do not know what it could be.
All right. You want me to tell you?
Yes.
It's Vex.
Oh, that's the one where he was like.
The
kissing
edgy elf guy.
Yeah, that's the one where he was kissing on Mario. Or something.
God, that sounds horrible, but...
No, didn't they have a fucking... Didn't they have a advertisement that was them, like, being like, fuck you, Mario and Sonic, we're the next generation of platformers.
God, no idea. Probably. Vex was very edgy. You can tell from the famous line of "Screw the princess, save the world."
Oh yeah, no more. Here's what I was saying: no more coins, no more rings. Playtime is over.
It's funny. Vex was like one of those games with a very troubled development. So what happened was it was a lot more like a tongue-in-cheek game. Very cute, family-friendly sort of ordeal. And then Jack and Daxter came out.
Yeah, fair.
So then the developers were all like, okay, this is a very cutesy platformer too. So let's focus on something a little edgier maybe. That'll save our butts.
Give your enemies a tongue lashing they will never forget. Wise cracking Blank has stumbled upon his evil next-door neighbor's plot to use a Blank army to destroy the world. Caught, Blank is zapped by a bizarre bolt of energy.
Oh, I know this one. I know. Scalar. It's Scalar. Yes, it's Scalar. Oh, I love Scalar.
We need to play Scalar on the channel.
That would be a lot of fun. I think you'd definitely enjoy Scalar.
Oh, I know. I had it on demo disc.
It's so good. It's by Behavior, the people who made Jersey Devil.
Oh yeah, which I also had on a demo disc. I had a fuck ton of demo discs.
You wanna know the other game they also made? Dead by Daylight.
Oh, Dead by. I never really cared much for Dead by Daylight. I had Atlantis for the PlayStation on, or what's it, PS2? On a demo disc.
I had the Game Boy Advance, the Game Boy Color version of that.
Yeah, no, demo discs, they fucking slapped.
Speaking of demo discs, I wish demos made a comeback. But like, I mean, I get why they fell out of favor with big companies, because it's like you get people like a demo of a game, so now they don't actually want to like buy the game, you know?
Yeah, that's the closest you get to demos now are like beta builds if you're a Kickstarter supporter or whatever.
Yeah. Oh. There we go. That's what you were asking for.
The Magboots.
These might be an issue, Ratchet. I'm feeling all funny on the inside.
You want to know one of my favorite jokes? It was... So, you remember in Twilight Princess when you get an item, they hover in your hand? Like, he doesn't hold it up above him. He holds it out in his hand. One of my favorite jokes was in a Twilight Princess Abridged where it's like, these are the iron boots. They will make you so heavy that you'll be immovable like a mountain and sink to the bottom of the deepest lake. It's like, they are floating in my hand. It's like, well, yeah, they're only heavy when you wear them.
Fair enough. Otherwise, I imagine something would break. Okay, so I can return to Ratchet or not. So I'm just gonna not return to him yet.
Why not?
Because I still got stuff I can explore.
I see.
Because there's a lot more I need here than just,
Magboots.
yeah. Money, 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 money. Why'd you make a sequel to Ratchet and Clank hit game? Money.
Money.
The SpongeBob musical is actually really good.
Yeah, I've heard the songs. I've listened to the soundtrack. It's pretty dope.
I'm quite fond of the song Money. I don't know, I thought it was funny giving Mr. Krabs a song where his like daughter interrupts and goes on her own song in the middle of it while he's just talking about how great money is.
Yeah, I think my favorite song is No Control.
That is a very good one, actually. I'm gonna be totally honest.
I first heard it in a friend walk animatic. I didn't realize it was from the SpongeBob musical until Mr. Krabs started singing.
No, they fell off the edge or something, I guess. What
Oh, they're
killed
so
it?
fragile.
Oh no, it was that fireball.
Oh, you should kill it.
The real pain is that it's like this is a fireball. It reset everything. Oh, the pain. I was gonna see what's ahead. I have to
Probably a nose and a mouth, possibly ears. Could be some eyes too. You know,
Fair
a
enough.
head.
Yeah, I need all 6 of those bastards.
Oh. I like that goopy texture, even though it's a flat texture.
Oh yeah, definitely. I'm always a big fan of goop in games.
Oh yeah. You know what kind of goop I'm not a fan of?
Yak.
No. The vagina candle that explodes.
The what?
Gwyneth Paltrow's vagina candle that explodes. Isn't it called goop?
Maybe. I don't know. That sounds horrifying. What the fuck?
Yeah, Gwyneth Paltrow goop candles. There were candles that were allegedly scented after her vagina, and they exploded because they were poorly made.
That's horrible.
Oh yeah.
I mean,
It's
even
horrible.
conceptualized,
I mean-
but like, I'm referring
Like-
more to like just probably the smell, but
Yeah. You have to remember, Gwyneth Paltrow starts her day with a glass of alkali water and spritzing lemon juice into it. You know, spritzing an acid into an alkali. One fell off. Spritzing an acid into a basic water, effectively making it just regular water.
fair enough. I don't know anything about Gwyneth Paltrow. I'm gonna be totally honest.
She's kind of an idiot, and there's a reason her role was sort of heavily cut back in the later Marvel movies.
Oh, she's Pepper Potts.
Yeah, Pepper Potts.
You know what? Fair enough. I can understand it now.
I think she was also one of the celebrities that was trying to sing Imagine during the pandemic.
I mean, like a bunch of them were, so.
I know, and it was stupid. Every single one of them that did was stupid. And extremely disconnected.
Fair enough. Kill for me, kill! Destroy! Murder my name!
Crush, kill, destroy. Crush, kill, destroy. God, I can't believe you hadn't heard about Gwyneth Paltrow's candles.
You know, I don't think about many celebrities. Gwyneth Paltrow among them.
I don't either, but hearing, oh, this person made a candle centered after a vagina and it explodes is something that, you know, tends to spread around just because of the absurdity.
I'm more into the really absurd celebrity issues. I don't know what they are, but if they existed, I definitely know them. Probably. Kill for me, my minions, my beloved children. Dip your little metal hands in blood and speak my name. Oh, no, that did not work out. See my enemy. Destroy my enemy. They're a little buggy. That's probably just because they're really sophisticated AI.
Or they're really stupid AI.
This is really sophisticated AI. Why? I'm telling you right now, each of these robots runs on ChatGPT+++, the future version that exists only in this series.
Wheatley is smarter than GPT.
Oh yeah, absolutely. You were designed to be stupid, speaking directly
You
to
aren't
ChatGPT.
just a moron. You were made to be a moron. To make me dumber. God. Amazing.
Just violence on full display. No hesitation.
Yeah.
My 10 little guys helped me commit just senseless murder. Like that. Honestly, the Clank levels are not bad. They're just kind of a bit funky.
Yeah, I guess there's a reason why the game that was centered around, that was based off Clank levels wasn't exactly a big hit.
Well, it was a big hit for the PSP.
Fair. The PSP wasn't a big hit.
Planet
Oh, no,
Poketaru.
I'm thinking of the PS Vita.
My PSP
The
was
PS
very
Vita-
successful.
Yeah, I have my PSP.
All right,
Still.
so I got everything for Ratchet. Now let's go there.
I played the fuck out of Lego Star Wars Original Trilogy.
Okay, good news. We got a cutscene.
Oh yeah.
Hey, you giving me these or not?
They are magnetic. I appear to be stuck to them.
Oh. What do you have in there?
Gears, metal filings, dust.
You know what I mean. What is it?
I will show you this, but you must promise to stay focused on our missions.
Is it something about Quark?
Cities are full of smog, swamps are full of muck, and tar pits are full of tar. But here at Joe I Resort, the sun shines 24 hours a day. Visitors get a free O2 mask
That would be horrible.
to explore our warm waters.
Oh hell
The
yeah,
Nine
breathing
Marine Life will
upgrade.
welcome you to the big blue world under the sea. You can also use our complimentary flippers to partake in speed swimming. So come to Joe I Resort and leave your world and your troubles behind.
Joai Resort, Poketaru.
I knew it.
Oh, come on. Switch off your nerd circuits and have some fun. Look, we'll go just long enough to pick up the O2 mask.
Perhaps the extra oxygen will help your brain to function properly.
Yeah, and maybe the salt water will rust your mouth shut.
All right.
I mean, thing is, I completely understand Ratchet's. I get it.
Do we want to do Battaglia since we got the magnet boots, or do you want to go straight to Resort?
How
Let's
much
do-
time do we
We
have?
got like an hour. We're like less than an hour on.
Yeah, let's see to the resort.
Okay, let's finish up Battaglia. That's like immediately vicinity. Then we'll do the Resort.
We can do the resort next
I mean,
session.
Battaglia is literally just a single mission. I can have it done in like 5 minutes. See, they gave me a thing to speed up my my speed. I can just go there. Isn't that neat?
Oh yeah. Yeah.
So one issue, no jumping.
I mean, that's understandable. They're magnet boots, not gravity boots.
I know, I love the enemies upside down.
Oh yeah. I like magnet sections. Probably Princess has been pretty solid. I wish they were in more than just the one dungeon.
Yeah,
but-
that's fair. That's probably my criticism of most of the Zelda games. Every time it seems we have a really good idea, it's just limited to the one, maybe 2 dungeons tops.
Yeah, I can't argue with that.
Like the spinning wheel.
Oh yeah. Wind Waker's pretty good with having its items be versatile, widely versatile. Because the only item that I can think of that is like really only used in one dungeon is the Iron Boots. Because outside of the Wind Temple, the Iron Boots are only used to press Iron Boot switches.
Fair enough.
Which are not all that common. But every other item in the game is used, like, quite a decent bit. And it's especially noticeable when you're playing a randomizer. Because, like, half of the game, if you're doing the randomizer, over half the game is locked behind having the grappling hook.
Fair enough.
Because the grappling hook, you know, it's used to get to to swing to places. It's used to lift, to salvage chests from the bottom of the ocean. It's used to steal items from enemies. It's the most used item.
Tells me somebody in the design team had a favorite.
It's also the first item you get, so it makes sense that most of the game would be made with the intention that you would already have it.
Fair enough.
Hey, I know you.
Deku Leaf is
Look, the
the
plumber's
same. 'Cause they're-
Very funny.
What are you doing here, sir?
Maintenance. What else? I helped fix this planet's useless air defenses.
Well, I think you'd better hurry up.
The turret works fine, you little yahoo. It's the locals. They haven't got the skilled manpower to use it.
I'm a pretty good shot.
You? No, I could lose my job.
Oh, come on. What's the sense of keeping up a turret if nobody's gonna use it? Besides, the Blarg chased you off the last planet. Why don't we pay him back?
Well, all right, go on if you want. Just don't break anything.
It's always nice to know that I have God on my side.
Yeah, I think part of the reason why Wind Waker has a lot less useless items, or I guess the better way to phrase it is, I guess the reason why the items in Wind Waker are far more useful is because it does have less dungeons.
Of course,
Because you'll notice that.
controls.
Yeah.
Give me a real challenge.
Yeah. Iron Boots and the Mirror Shield are the only ones that don't get much use outside of a dungeon. But I think it's because they do have a smaller selection of dungeons, which results in the utility of the items being a lot more focused.
Fair enough. This isn't a half bad turret section. Look, I took a hit, but only because I was too lazy to block that.
You know what is a great moment in video games, at least when it works?
What?
In Force Unleashed, ripping the Star Destroyer out of the sky.
Fair enough. What's your thought on turret sections in general?
Turret sections?
Yeah.
I'm fine with them as long as they don't drag on too long. If they're, like, stationary. If it's like a rail shooter section, like you're in a spaceship's turret as it's flying through space and you gotta hitch
Looks
it,
like he's good for
that's
something
fine.
after all. Here, take this.
Duke Nukem was lousy
It detects
for
underground
or at least
bolts.
forever
My
was.
grandfather designed it to suck up loose change on any planet in the galaxy. What a cheap old man he was. Well, see you around sometime.
Since you now own the metal detector, a bolt icon will show up on
You
screen.
can
whenever
definitely
you're near
tell
a
this was a
buried stash
late
of
game
bolts.
edition because they have
When
a
equipped,
video for
the
it.
metal detector will give you signals to indicate your proximity to the buried bolts. The detector plate will always
Yeah, rather
indicate the
than just
direction
an
to the bolts.
infographic.
Hold down the
Yeah.
circle button to activate the device.
Everything else is like a
As you
proper
move closer to
tutorial
the bolts,
infographic. This
the
one just
rings
gives
will
me a
become
straight up
redder,
video.
And the beeping will become faster. Continue holding down the circle button, and once you are directly over the bolts, the metal detector will suck them out of the ground.
It's very clear they just invented this and they're like, yeah, might as well use it. Let's show them. Yeah, heck, they even showed me a few locations.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, the videos also show getting way more bolts, so.
Yeah. I think another Zelda game which has a better selection of items are the Oracle games, because while they do have the standard 8 dungeons plus a final dungeon, they do also, the way their items are set up is that most of the items get, like, you get a tier 1 version in a dungeon, and then you'll get an upgraded version in like a dungeon in the second half. So its utility remains the same without encroaching on, or its utility remains the same and isn't situational.
That's fair.
If that makes sense. It just increases the amount of stuff you can use it on.
Yeah, so that turret segment and all that, kind of unnecessary, but like, you know.
Yeah.
Got this thing now.
Yeah, you got that thing now.
And I officially saved the planet. We still got like 30 minutes to go before you have to consider this episode over.
Oh, we've only been going an hour?
Yeah, we just hit the hour 5-minute mark.
Oh my god, it feels like so much longer.
Oh, so it feels like forever when I'm playing, but when you're playing, I see how it is.
I mean, to be fair,
Doom
isn't interrupted by like a full minute of space flight.
Yeah, it's just interrupted by a full minute of zooming in on a location.
I mean, fair.
Ah, fuck. Okay, did not get hit, thank goodness. What's this way?
God, I love the cacodemons.
Jua Resort sewers? Ew. Let's do the main mission. We can do the sewers next time.
Yeah. Next time!
I got some great
The
bargains
Visibomb!
What's that do?
Oh, the Visibomb is one of the best guns ever. Let me just
I got some
buy
great
ammo
bargains
for
you
it
today.
first.
Oh, that's
Or there's a button to buy max.
No, there isn't.
I know, I was saying I wish there was.
They wait until like the
You two are the
second
first
game to
friendly
do that.
faces I've seen in weeks. You
Fair.
are friendly, aren't you?
To you, yes. To him, no.
Well, friend, have I got a deal for you? Since the Blarg began dumping their toxic sludge into our ocean, the wildlife has,
Become ravenous mutants?
yes, you could say that. All my customers either left or became lunch. So I'm closing the place down. However, I just so happen to have one, count 'em one, O2 mask left.
How much?
It's not for sale.
But you said...
I said I had a deal, and indeed I do. You boys get rid of those Blarg ships, and it's yours.
I'm hearing the
Just escort
echo.
me to the other end of this resort,
Yeah, that's
and you
fair.
can use our
I'll
jet
lean
fighter.
away from the game more.
Jet fighter, eh? All right. But you better not try to stiff us.
I can at least agree with that. I don't want to get stiffed. Anyway, here's the Visibomb.
Oh.
Remote guided missile.
Fuck yeah. That was my favorite weapon in Perfect Dark. I was such a little shit in Perfect Dark. I would sit in like the corner of the map where the guided missile launcher spawns. I would just launch it, fly it through the map to try and find my sister and blow her up.
What?
It's a good thing your friend is immune to fire.
It's a good thing I realized I can just crouch.
Yeah, that too.
Instead of, having to make these white ass sweeps.
Yeah.
You know, I should definitely, maybe not like immediately, but do a bit of the remake so you can get like an idea of how different this one is.
Maybe. Do you think you'd be able to get to this point, or like the point we leave off in the remake, so that we could have like one episode entirely in the remake?
The remake is different enough it wouldn't be.
Oh.
Yeah, it's got a whole new plot. It's got some new enemies, but you're basically.
Got a new plot?
Yeah. It's plot's adjusted because it's a movie adaptation.
Oh.
Yeah, so the movie is a remake of the first game, but it has the villains mixed up, so it's got some new villains there
Let's see,
as well.
is Ratchet and Clank the game, the movie the game?
Yeah, pretty much. A lot of the levels are very similar, so it's not like they're completely different, but like the plot's different and they got like new things going on, so it's like a one-to-one, it's like a full-on reimagining, like new controls, new gameplay mechanics, new worlds to visit. They're not new worlds, remixes of the old ones.
Yeah. I thought he was gonna go off without you.
No. Oh, dang it.
Ah, you got caught.
I ran out of ammo in my gun I use for this.
Ah, get fucked. At least I had a solid checkpoint.
Yeah. Thankfully I got the little Doom guys here.
Yeah. Nice.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah, that is beautiful.
Dun, 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 dun. Amazing music, by the way. I just realized that suck him. What the fuck? Didn't help, but I tried.
So here's a question. You said you want to play Scalar on the channel?
I would definitely want to play Scalar. That's a lot of fun. Or you could play it if you want.
Would you play Scalar before or after Frogger and the Great Quest, which has also been on your list?
Frogger first.
Alright.
I've got beef with Frogger that I don't have with Scalar.
Fair enough.
Frogger would definitely not be a full series, though.
Yeah, it's been a while since you've played a shit game, so you need to get into the weeds in order to appreciate true art.
Yeah, in order to appreciate a game that was like an actual gem of its generation, I need to dig through hot fucking garbage.
Yeah. I have an idea of what I might want to play after Doom Dark Ages.
Oh, what are we gonna go for? Something shitty? Something not shitty?
Something good. Look, I'm taking quite a break after Sonic 06. You know?
That's fair.
I need a 3-course meal for my palate cleanse. The appetizer being Doom 2016, the main course being Doom Dark Ages. And then after that, I think I want to play Shadow of the Colossus.
That could be.
That's because that's been on our list for like 4 years now.
Well, you got a PS
We're here.
PS5.
PS5, so you could definitely get
Right
like the
there in that locked
remaster of
garage.
that.
One tourist crashes a jet.
I know.
Wham.
Specifically the remaster, not
That
the
lock is unlike any I have seen.
Very astute
That's
observation,
fair.
Mr. Shiny.
Yeah,
I can't open it either.
Wasn't
I don't
the
trust the tourists.
HD
And
re-release
the board of
the one that
directors
had
don't trust
the
me.
stamina
So we have a little problem.
We have a little problem. I just want the O2 mask. So if you can't open up the lock, that's your problem. Now cough
Or
up
was
the
it the
mask.
remaster?
Well, I can see that you really wanted to fly our jet. So I'll
Wait.
tell you what. Go talk to Bob at his Robo Shack. He knows about these locks.
I think remake is the one that's the good one, and remaster is the one that has the.
The remaster comes with Eco, and that's the one that's the issue.
Okay, so then I'll need to get the remake.
Yes, for the
where
PS4.
Yes, the PS4 remake.
Well,
Okay.
well,
Oh.
what have we got
Let's
here?
meet Bob.
Hey, watch it. I recognize that work. Y'all been to Seattle, ain't you?
Yeah, he installed the helipack.
I can see that. I taught that idiot brother of mine everything he knows. Look, if you want some real hardware, I can fix this little feller up with a thruster pack. Ooh.
Will it help us get past that weird lock by the fighter garage?
Ah, you know about those gizmos, huh? Well, it sure as heck will. It's got a real special power slam move built right in.
I
It's a
love
good thing
eccentric
I need this
scientist
to get to that
characters.
jet, or you'd be out of luck, pal.
I've got it. I'll have you fixed up faster than a horny toad a hopping. Well, there you are, little buddy.
Horny toads
Better
don't hop.
new. That's right. I
They're
am
lizards.
Yeah, not bad.
They're the lizards that.
Your thruster
Oh,
pack
something
includes
smells
the new Power
delicious.
Slam feature. Just
Hold
press
on
the
one moment.
R1
Yeah?
button during the jump to enjoy your new destructive capabilities.
Sorry, I'm in the middle of a thing. Fuck. Dinner's ready.
Oh, dinner's ready. Okay. Let's
Yeah,
open up this thing and then we'll boom.
Yeah, because today's Mother's Day, so.
Ah, fair enough. Well, there we go. There's our thruster pack. So let's do our sign off.
Yay. Thank you everyone for watching. Check out some of the other stuff on the channel. There is Doom 2016, which we talked extensively about. There is Mario Brothership and Minecraft, which I am playing both of those with our friend Biddy. And there's a couple D&D podcasts. World of Tapir, which is my homebrew, my D&D 5e homebrew. And there is Ironforge, which is our friend Ruby's homebrew. Common challenge of the day. What is your favorite reimagining of a game? Mine was Zero Mission.
I don't know any off the top of my head.
Okay. Well, with that out of the way, there's no less to say but good night, everybody.
Good night, everybody. And remember, Happy Mother's Day.